Nation Day in Wayanad. India allies face off in Kerala.
As left has announced its candidates much in advance. They could have avoided the political sensitivity should have been prevailed.
Rahul versus Annie versus Surendran for Wayanad. Can Rahul repeat 2019 performance? Wayanad War. Top focus on 6 p.m. Prime.
Good evening. You're watching 6 p.m. Prime here on India Today. I'm Akshita and Gopal. The big nomination day, because remember, in the second phase, you've got Kerala as well as parts of Karnataka going to polls in the south. And that's why, with the nomination deadline approaching, you had many netas going ahead and filing their papers, including Rahul Gandhi as well as Annie Raja, who will be squaring off in Wayanad. A three-way battle with BJP's K. Surendran also in the poll free. He's going to be filing his nominations tomorrow. All that you need to know about the big fight in Wayanad in North Kerala coming your way. That's part of the Indian Political League here on 6 p.m. Prime. On the Indian Premier League, what can you look forward to? I'll quickly hand this across to Nikhil Nas to tell you what to watch out for at 6:30. Nikhil, good evening. Over to you.
Good evening, Akshita. I think, doing the show with you, I've become a convert. So no Indian Premier League today. We're going to be bringing you Indian Political League as well. But it'll have a bit of a tadka of sports. I'm talking about boxer Vijender Singh. Interestingly, you're talking about Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi and Vijender Singh shared a very close relationship. But now, as you know, he switched sides. We'll bring you all that at 6:30 p.m.
What's very clear is that the lines are blurring now, and it's always been a very, very close relationship between politics and sports. You'll see that play out again with Nikhil at 6:30 this evening. Thanks very much, Nikhil. We look forward to your show as well. Let's begin the Indian Political League then with the headlines. AAP MP Sanjay Singh to walk out of the Har jail shortly. Singh is the first AAP Neta to get bail in the liquor gate case. He will visit Kejriwal's residence soon after release. Kejriwal versus ED in Delhi High Court. Judgment reserved in Kejriwal's plea against arrest. ED claims money trail in liquor gate case traced. Mahavikas Aghadi split right out in the open. Congress mulls expulsion of rebel Sanjay Nirupam amid war over Mumbai Northwest seat. Suspense over Sangli and Bhiwandi seat continues. Big jolt for the Congress. Boxer Vijender Singh joins BJP. Hails Prime Minister's contribution to sport. Vijender lost South Delhi seat for Congress in 2019 against the BJP. Pre-merger woes mount for Vistara Airlines, hit by massive flight cancellations and delays. Sources say Vistara management urged pilots now to stop their protest and resume operations. And big earthquake jolts Taiwan. At least 7 people killed and nearly 730 injured in Taiwan's most powerful earthquake. Tsunami warning issued. And let's begin by getting you all of the political action from Wayanad, the seat that is being watched across the country. It's the very seat that Rahul Gandhi swept back in 2019, the only seat where you had a massive Rahul Gandhi wave playing out. Now, come June 4th, are we going to see a repeat of that in Wayanad? Rahul Gandhi most certainly is hoping so, as he says. The people of Wayanad now are like his family. He filed his nomination today in a mega show of strength. He had with him his sister Priyanka Gandhi as well as he filed his papers. There are endless questions, of course, about whether Rahul Gandhi is only going to be fighting from Wayanad or whether it will be Wayanad plus Amethi. So far, the Congress hasn't really divulged what the game plan is, but Rahul Gandhi is going to go ahead and fight from Wayanad. Is it going to be smooth sailing like 2019? There's a lot of talk of Annie Raja. We'll get to that in just a bit. Let's first round up for you all of the day's developments in Wayanad.
Accompanied by sea of supporters and party workers, Rahul Gandhi entered the electoral fray from the picturesque constituency of Wayanad in Kerala. Throughout the roadshow and later, while filing nominations, Rahul's sister Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was with him. Rahul, who won from Wayanad in 2019, made an emotional pitch to the voters, calling them his family.
I was really embraced by the people of Wayanad, regardless of which party they came from, regardless of which community they came from, regardless of how old they were. Every single person in Wayanad gave me love, affection, respect, and treated me as one of their own.
Campaigning has reached fever pitch in Wayanad. Rahul is up against CPI's Annie Raja and BJP State Unit Chief K. Surendran. The left front is upset with Rahul's candidature in Wayanad. The Congress's allies at the national level are questioning why Rahul is not fighting from the Hindi heartland, where the fight is with the principal rivals, BJP.
In a democracy, anyone can contest from anywhere. But in today's political scenario, as left has announced its candidates much in advance, they could have avoided the political sensitivity should have been prevailed.
Congress and CPI have been fighting against each other in Wayanad over the years, just like in any other seat in Kerala. But this time, it's a different story. The left, right from the beginning, have been opposing Rahul Gandhi's to contest from Wayanad one more time, saying that the main face of the opposition front is sending a wrong message by contesting against its own ally, CPI, and not against the BJP in the Hindi heartland.
Suspense remains over Amethi, the seat in UP that Rahul lost in 2019. Current Amethi MP and Union Minister Smriti Irani has dared Rahul to contest against her.
Well, my challenge to Mr. Gandhi was very simple, that if he considers himself the tallest leader of the Congress party, he should fight only the seat of Amethi. लेकिन मैंने जो सुना है कि वो शायद 2 सीटों से लड़ेंगे, जैसे ही वो अनाउंस करेंगे कि वो 2 सीटों से लड़ रहे हैं, वहीं पे उनके अनाउंसमेंट का मतलब है कि वो अमेठी हार रहे हैं. जो इंसान टोटली कन्विंस्ड होता है कि वो जीत रहा है, वो दूसरी सीट की ओर नहीं भागता.
The UP Congress is eager to see the Gandhi siblings contest from Amethi and Rai Bareli, which are considered Gandhi family seats. The state leadership believes that the candidature of Rahul and Priyanka can motivate the party cadres in UP. With Mausami Singh and Shivi Mole, Bureau Report, India Today.
It was a sizable win for Rahul Gandhi in the 2019 elections in Wayanad particularly, and the left had fielded a candidate then too, but this time with Annie Raja, who is a strong candidate that the left has fielded. Do things change for Rahul Gandhi? Let's just recap for you exactly what happened in 2019 and take a look at the numbers that we're just going to bring up now on our screens of exactly how in 2019 you had the Congress's vote share rising significantly. Look at the 2009 vote share in 2014. You can see that the Congress already had a strong presence there. There was, of course, a tough fight from the CPI as well. There was a reason this was called a safe seat for Rahul Gandhi. It's because of these numbers and the kind of overwhelming vote share that was with the Congress. But undoubtedly, Rahul Gandhi entering the poll fray in Wayanad did better Congress's circumstances. It meant that there was a huge boost to their vote share. Sample this, 2014, if it was 41.21%, in 2019, it rose up to 64.67%. So this here is the score to beat for Rahul Gandhi. If he wants to better his 2019 performance, he'll have to do better than 64.67%. It's a tall ask, especially because the left has now put up a very, very strong candidate. Let's bring up, in fact, our next plate also for you to explain what exactly Wayanad looks like. Remember that there are about 7 assembly seats in Wayanad itself, 2 scheduled tribes in the form of Manathamwadi and Kalpeta, which is right here, these 2 segments. Then you have Vandoor, which is a scheduled caste constituency. So all of this is part of Wayanad. Now, there's a reason that Congress has chosen this. Yes, it's a safe seat. Also, if you look at really the segments really in these assembly constituencies of Wayanad, there's a 32% Muslim population. There's a large schedule scheduled caste, scheduled tribe population as well. Now, in 2014, you look at those particular colors, you can see that the northern part, which is largely Mananthamwadi and other parts, did have a sizable left presence. It was, in fact, with the CPI. 2016, that changes. You can see the colors all over. 2019, when Rahul Gandhi contested, completely blue. Full on, you had Rahul Gandhi establishing his presence across Wayanad. Now, in the 2021 Assembly elections, remember that the LDF scored big in Kerala. But despite that, the Congress has managed to make inroads, and in places in Wayanad, they've managed to hold on 2 parts. You compare that to exactly what 2016 looked like versus now, it's clear that the Congress, because of the Rahul Gandhi factor maybe, has managed to reap benefits in the assembly elections as well in Kerala. So interesting graph here. Now the question is whether, like 2019, again now in 2024, you will see a full blue map. And like I said, 64% plus will be what the Congress is aiming to do. Let's take this across to our reporters on the ground. We have Shibi Mol as well as Moshmi, both joining us from Wayanad in Kerala. Good evening to both of you. Namaskaram. Shibi, I'll just come to you. I just want to first start off with Moshmi on the question that everyone's asking right now, on whether it's going to be 2 seats for Rahul Gandhi or 1, Moshmi. You know, the win margin, there are a lot of questions about whether Rahul Gandhi will be able to secure as comfortable a win as he did in 2019. It's still, however, deemed a safe seat for Rahul in Wayanad. Will there be a UP seat? Will there be a second seat for Rahul?
You, Akshita, and all our viewers. The question that you're asking is a very pertinent question, because will he or won't he contest Amethi? Is why Wayanad? Earlier, the opposition parties were asking that question, and perhaps, you know, even a big section of the Congress party wanted to move perhaps Tamil Nadu or Telangana, for that matter, for Rahul Gandhi to contest. Clearly, just because the arch rival was one of the chief political opponents, and when Rahul Gandhi, in fact, we are told by our sources that Rahul Gandhi preferred to come back to Wayanad, more so because he really felt that, you know, that there was a time, a real Agni Pariksha in 2019, and Wayanad was the one that stood the test of time, stood by Rahul Gandhi. And that's one reason that Rahul Gandhi somewhat is very jittery as far as, you know, his performance as an MP, you know, is being judged. And he wants to make sure he's made all the right noises when the people of Wayanad need him. In fact, the state of Kerala needs him. And he's made several errands to Wayanad to, in fact, you know, having burnt his fingers in Amethi, he wants to make that correction and send the play to the galleries as far as the perception battle is concerned.
You know, but it's coming down to the wire in the sense of timing as far as Amethi goes. Whoever's chosen, whether Rahul Gandhi or anyone else, has very, very little time now to also go ahead and ensure they put all of their energy and have a full-fledged campaign in an Amethi or a Raebareli, which is the case for the BJP too in Raebareli. Shibi, if I can come across to you, I just want to show some numbers on our screens of how many times Rahul Gandhi has actually visited Wayanad. It's about 12 times since 2019 to now. You see, of course, the issue for Rahul Gandhi in this particular election is one, that you're going to have you know, Annie Raja, a strong left candidate against him, and then secondly is the fact that there have been questions about whether he's visited his constituency enough. You've got the number of times Rahul Gandhi has visited. We've pulled that out from 2019 to now, just about 12 times. So there are a lot of local issues also that Rahul Gandhi will have to address, Shibi, and add to that the fact that he's made just about 12 visits to Wayanad, which the opposition has raised. They've constantly said, where is Rahul Gandhi? He's finally turned up here to file his nomination.
Well, Akshita, that's true. In fact, you know, Wayanad is one of those constituencies, unlike many seats in Kerala. It's a constituency where there are a lot of real issues on ground, where they need an MP who can communicate to them on a regular basis. But that's not the case with Rahul Gandhi. Like you mentioned, the last 5 years, he's visited only, you know, 12 times. And also, if you notice, in the last 5 years, Kerala has witnessed a floods. There was cyclone. There were a lot of issues, COVID, Nipah. A lot of issues were there in the state as a whole. But we did not see Rahul Gandhi a lot of times, raising the issues of Kerala in the parliament. That's one concern a lot of people have also been raising. The man-animal conflict is an issue that's been, is existing in the constituency for a long time. Even in 2019 elections, one of the, agenda that put forward by Rahul Gandhi was a solution to the man-animal conflict. So where does it stand now? It has worsened to say the least. It has worsened when we stand here in 2024 and speak about the man-animal conflict, especially in the beginning of the year. We have at least witnessed 3 deaths already in the district of Wayanad in relation to man-animal conflict. So there are a lot of issues, and that's exactly what the CPI is trying to put, present before the voters also, with Annie Raja consistently saying that I'm not an outsider. I am from Kannur, the neighboring district of Wayanad. I am from North Kerala, where I do understand the problems of the people. So I'm going to be here. I'm going to be present consistently in the constituency, and that's my promise to the voters. Yesterday, when I heard her speak, the last line that she said was, my promise is I'll stay in the constituency and not visit once in a while or once in few months. And that's exactly what the voters of Wayanad also need. If when you personally speak to voters, they have been echoing the same thing, that you need your MP to be in the constituency, especially when it's a very sensitive, it's a forested region. There are a lot of issues pertaining. There's a night ban also. A lot of issues are there. So all of it will come into the picture. But again, the constituency is spread, not just restricted to Wayanad district alone. It's spread across Kozhikode and Malappuram also. It's 3 constituencies from Malappuram, 1 constituency from Kozhikode, and 3 from Wayanad that forms the parliamentary constituency of Wayanad. So the influence of the Congress party, the influence of the IUML is also very strong in all these constituencies. So that definitely gives Rahul Gandhi an edge in this time also. That's definitely sure. But in terms of his, his winning margin, which was 4,30,000, that definitely might be a major challenge for Rahul Gandhi this time.
Shibi, just one quick follow-up question on exactly what the Congress's campaign plan is going forward. Before the elections, Kerala, of course, was voting in the second phase of the elections, of the general elections. So before that, what really is the Congress's campaign plan? Are we going to see Rahul Gandhi camping in Wayanad to kind of ensure that he takes on the narrative by Annie Raja that, she is a local, she's from North Kerala, she's a Wayanad girl?
Well, we are hearing from Congress sources that he's going to visit the constituency 2 to 3 more times in the coming weeks before the state goes to polling booth on 26 is what we are understanding. But, if you see, the CPI and the BJP is already, is there on the ground, especially with CPI. The candidates were announced much before the Congress candidates were finalized. They have been here on the ground. Annie Raja has already taken out a lot of night marches, a lot of protest rallies against CAA. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan had spoken in the Malabars, in the northern Kerala, against the CA. A lot of things the CPI has been planning really well, but that has not happened with the Congress, because if you see, the Congress candidate was announced, officially Rahul Gandhi's candidature was announced 2 to 3 weeks ago. This is the first time he's visiting after the candidature was announced. So all of these are issues that's been raised already by the party workers also. Locally, when you speak to party workers, we do hear them also echoing the same thing, that the other 2 party candidates are there, but our candidate has just come on a day and left. So this emotion is definitely there. But the Congress's strategy, of course, is portraying Rahul Gandhi as the one who's going to challenge the BJP at the center, as the one who's going to fight for a secular democratic republic. Today all the slogans were that BJP is trying to destroy the democracy and the constitution, but that, if anybody can uphold it and anybody can fight against it, it's Rahul Gandhi, and we need to support Rahul Gandhi. That's been the strategy used by the Congress in the constituency, especially in 2019. The Rahul Gandhi wave worked really well in Kerala, because they swept almost like 9 out of the 20 seats, they won 19 seats. But this time that might not be easy as far as the Congress party is concerned, and they still believe that the Rahul Gandhi factor might give them an edge. Of course, the Congress usually has an edge in Kerala during the Lok Sabha elections, but the Rahul Gandhi factor will also give them one more time that edge, is what the Congress is believing.
All right, Shibi and Moshmi, thanks very much for joining us here on 6 p.m. Prime, both reporting from Wayanad, one of the seats that everyone's going to be watching out for in Kerala. Remember, Kerala is voting in the second phase. That's on April 26th. Results same across the country on June 4th. Thanks very much for joining us with all of those details. You had a slew of nominations being filed today. Let's get you a roundup of those images. Union Minister Shobha Karandlaje went ahead and filed her nomination from Bengaluru North today. this morning, and you could see that she held a massive roadshow before going ahead and filing her papers. It's the first time that Shobha Karandlaje is fighting from this seat. Congress's D.K. Suresh filed his nominations last week from the Bengaluru rural constituency. Congress's Shashi Tharoor filed his nomination from Thiruvananthapuram for the fourth consecutive time. Earlier today, he is going to be taking on Rajiv Chandrasekhar in one of the key battles to watch out for. BJP candidate Mahesh Sharma filed his nomination from Noida. Uttar Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Brajesh Pathak accompanied the BJP candidate from Gautam Budh Nagar. West Bengal BJP Chief Shrikanta Majumdar filed his nomination as well. Today he has been fielded from the Balurghat seat. The BJP going all out to make inroads in Bengal. Slipping into a short break here on 6 p.m. Prime. On the other side, a ground report from the land of Chettinad from Sivaganga constituency.
Intelligence meets art. Motorola H50 Pro.
Hello, Moto.
An unparalleled election coverage with the team that wins every election. From unmatched on-ground reporting to real-time poll updates. Stay tuned to the Maximum channel for the maximum coverage.
Platinum partner, Signature Finest Silver Elaichi, a premium product from Dilbagh.
Sir, आप इतने कलरफुल हो, but how can colorful be powerful?
Follow me. धूप के पसीने छूट जाएंगे, लेकिन ये डटा रहेगा. Dulux Weather Shield Power Flex.
इसका हर रंग लड़े धूप, धूल और बारिश से.
It's colorful. It's powerful.
That's another BJP and the Congress do or die battle.
Elections, the heartbeat of the world's largest democracy. Covered by the political journalist with nearly 4 decades of experience. The man who understands the pulse of the nation. Join India's ultimate newsman.
I will decode the complex political chess game that's at the heart of Indian democracy.
Elections Unlocked with Rajdeep Sardesai. Maximum analysis on the Maximum channel.
जब से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को भारतीय जनता पार्टी शासित केंद्र सरकार ने गिरफ्तार किया है, उनके स्वास्थ्य पर एक जबरदस्त खतरा मंडरा रहा है. जब वो ईडी की कस्टडी में थे तो 3 बार उनका शुगर लेवल गिरा. एक बार उनका शुगर लेवल 46 तक पहुंच गया, जो किसी भी व्यक्ति के लिए जानलेवा साबित हो सकता है. हम उनकी हेल्थ कंडीशन को बहुत क्लोजली मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि उनकी चाहे जो शुगर लेवल में फ्लक्चुएशन हुआ है, चाहे 4.5 किलो वजन का घटना हो मात्र 12 दिन में, ये एक बहुत गंभीर बात है, ये एक बहुत सीरियस बात है. तो जैसे भी जरूरत होगी लीगल रेमेडीज की, बहुत जल्दी हम लेंगे.
Welcome back. The countdown is on to elections in Tamil Nadu, which is in the first phase on 19th April. Let's get you our ground reports. Shilpa Nair reporting from Sivaganga constituency, where Congress's Karthi Chidambaram is fighting.
Tamil Nadu is going to polls in the first phase, which is April 19th, and the India Today reporting team is going from one region to another to capture the mood and flavour on the ground. Right now, we are in Sivaganga constituency, which is, of course, a star constituency this time around, thanks to the candidature of Congress leader Karthi Chidambaram, who is also the son of former Union Minister P. Chidambaram. What are the elections?
Price rise, average price person is being affected by price rise. Simple things like a sachet of shampoo. What was it 10 years ago? What is it now? Soap, coconut oil, school bag, daily items, toothpaste. All prices have gone up, but income hasn't gone up in the same pace. So people's savings is down. The fact, the lack of opportunities which this settled government, because of the confused GST, has really stifled small business. And the share of revenue which Tamil Nadu gets out of every rupee of tax we pay is only 29 paisa, whereas Uttar Pradesh gets 2 rupees 73 paisa for every rupee they pay. So this fiscal disparity is also playing. And also there also this grave concern about the direction in which this cultural nationalism is going. In fact, I also fear that they will really amend the constitution. They will bring about and cut federal rights, and even start interfering into religious practices. Already they are putting the Muslims and Christians under strain. Their version of Hindutva will be a very North Indian, Sanskritized, vegetarian Hindutva. I mean, they don't subscribe to the kada curriculum variety of life we have here.
We were speaking about the Prime Minister's campaign. You say BJP has not grown. It's an image that they're trying to project that they've grown in the state. But look at the effort that the BJP is taking. The Prime Minister, the number of visits he's had this time around, this election, and also before that. Even as part of his Ram Pran Pratishtha Anushthan, he had come to Tamil Nadu, visited temples. He's been frequenting the state. But where is that similar effort from the side of the Congress national leadership? We don't see any of your top leaders coming.
Prime Minister coming to a state with the infrastructure which is naturally provided to the Prime Minister is no big deal. The Prime Minister is expected to go to every part of the country. And in a protracted election schedule, it's convenient for the Prime Minister to make maybe frequent visits to states which are heading to the poll. The question is, how often will the Prime Minister come to Tamil Nadu post April 19th? That's the real question. And what does his visits really result in? There's really nothing to show for. Can the BJP say, we have done this and this has already been implemented in Tamil Nadu? They can't point to one thing. And these aims which they keep touting about, there's nothing has got off the ground. I mean, all they have done is some, Bhumi Puja ceremony. Beyond that, nothing has happened. In fact, the students of AIIMS Madurai are studying in Ramanathapuram Medical College and will get a degree from AIIMS Madurai without ever stepping foot in AIIMS Madurai.
One nation, one election.
See, it's against parliamentary democracy. See, the point is that in parliamentary democracy, a government has its legitimacy only when it has its majority. Once it loses its majority, it must go and face the people. But in a one nation, one election, where you want to synchronize everything, even if you lose a majority, the government or a ad hoc government or a president's rule has to continue. That's undemocratic. And I believe frequent elections are good for India. Otherwise, how do people express their anger and displeasure against the ruling dispensation? So having frequent elections is not bad at all, because it gives an outlet to people to express their views about certain issues. Otherwise, if you're going to have only one election in 5 years, and for 5 years there's no interim election at all, people have no outlet to express their displeasure about any issue.
Meanwhile, in Uttar Pradesh, you have a big hint from Akhilesh Yadav that he could just contest from Kanauj. It's UP's perfume capital that's gearing up for a close battle between the BJP and SP. But will Akhilesh Yadav go ahead and contest from Kanauj? Take a look at this report.
So as Uttar Pradesh is gearing up for Mega 2024 elections. All eyes are on UP's perfume capital, Kannauj, the Nagari of Raja Jaichand, where the vote will go, whether the Saffron Party rule again, once again, or it will be Akhilesh Yadav Samajwadi Party who will take on BJP MP Subrat Pathak in Kannauj. Let's go there and find this out in our ground report.
Nestled along the banks of the Ganga River in Uttar Pradesh, once a traditional hub of exquisite scents distilled from flowers, a Lok Sabha constituency currently held by the BJP. Subrat Pathak secured the seat in 2019, defeating the SP's Dimple Yadav. The SP chief Akhilesh Yadav has made back-to-back visits to Kannauj ahead of the general elections in 2024. His wife Dimple Yadav has been named party candidate from the Mainpuri seat, a family stronghold.
हमारा लक्ष्य ये है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा सीटें हारे और ये सीट वो है जो समाजवादियों के साथ रही, अच्छे बुरे समय पे यहाँ के लोगों ने साथ दिया और जो विकास दिखाई दे रहा है वो समाजवादियों का ही है। हमें उम्मीद है कि इस बार जनता ऐतिहासिक वोटों से समाजवादी पार्टी को जिताएगी।
Speculation is rife that the Samajwadi Party president may run for the Lok Sabha from this constituency this time.
कन्नौज के कार्यकर्ता नेताओं के बीच बैठ के बात तय करेंगे कि कौन प्रत्याशी होगा। प्रत्याशी सब जानते हैं कौन होगा।
Dropping hints that he will enter the fray from Kannauj. The BJP has already nominated its sitting MP Subrat Pathak from the constituency. BJP supporters point to law and order and welfare schemes as reason to support the party's bid to retain the seat.
कन्नौज कितना बदला है?
बहुत बढ़िया बदला है।
क्या बदला है?
5 साल में सब विकास ही है और क्या?
विकास हुआ है 5 साल?
हाँ जी।
आपको लगता है बीजेपी बुलंद है इस बार?
बीजेपी बुलंद है और रहेगी। हम तो पाठक जी को जिताएंगे।
Unemployment and their resentment against the BJP's religious agenda bolsters preference of those supporting the Samajwadi Party.
भाई कौन आएगा आपकी क्या है?
अखिलेश यादव।
अखिलेश यादव। सुब्रत पाठक।
अगर अखिलेश यादव लड़ेंगे तो नहीं जीतेंगे।
अगर अखिलेश यादव नहीं लड़ेंगे तो
फिर बता नहीं सकते।
नहीं जीत पाएंगे और बहुमत जीत होगी अखिलेश यादव जी की।
अगर सैफई परिवार से कोई लड़ता है तब क्या होगा?
तो सपा
वो जीतेगी।
With synthetic perfumes displacing the Itr distilleries, the traditional scent makers and traders claim that the GST has severely impacted their business. Though they acknowledge the Yogi government's efforts to promote their industry globally through one district, one product scheme. A three-way contest awaits Kannauj, with the SP, the BJP and the BSP vying for the seat.
Though the seat name hasn't been decided and there are talks about Akhilesh Yadav continuing as leader of opposition and Tej Pratap could be the candidate for Kannauj, while BJP has finalized its candidate Subrat Pathak. Once again, it's going to be a tough fight in Kannauj with just the name of Akhilesh around and Subrat Pathak in the huddle. With cameraman Neeraj Samad Srivastava for India Today.
Meanwhile, in Delhi, you had the Delhi Chief Minister who had moved the High Court against his arrest by the Enforcement Directorate, calling it political vendetta, terming it a bid to spoil his party's image before the upcoming elections. In court, we saw some interesting arguments playing out. The ED continuing to refer to Arvind Kejriwal as a kingpin and importantly saying that now they have a money trail also to go ahead and establish every AAP leader's case. The order as of now has been reserved.
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is behind the bars. But his legal battle continues. Kejriwal moved Delhi High Court against his arrest by the Enforcement Directorate, calling it illegal. Delhi Chief Minister called his arrest nothing but a political vendetta, terming it a bid to defame his party just before crucial 2024 Lok Sabha polls. He also questioned as to how can one be arrested without having any proof against the person. The probe agency called Kejriwal's arrest legal. ED once again termed Kejriwal a kingpin of Delhi liquor scam, alleging that he demanded kickbacks from booze barons. Calling AAP as a major beneficiary of the scam, the probe agency stated that it had ample evidence of Kejriwal's guilt. Tihar jail officials and AAP locked horns over Kejriwal's health. Tihar jail, in an official release, rubbished AAP claims that Kejriwal has drastically lost weight in custody. Tihar jail said Kejriwal's blood pressure, sugar level and vital parameters are all normal. Tihar also pointed to home-cooked food being supplied to Kejriwal.
जब वो ईडी की कस्टडी में थे तो 3 बार उनका शुगर लेवल गिरा। एक बार उनका शुगर लेवल 46 तक पहुंच गया, जो किसी भी व्यक्ति के लिए जानलेवा साबित हो सकता है। चाहे जो शुगर लेवल में फ्लक्चुएशन हुआ है, चाहे 4.5 किलो वजन का घटना हो मात्र 12 दिन में, ये एक बहुत गंभीर बात है, ये एक बहुत सीरियस बात है।
किसी इंसान का 4.5 किलो वेट कम हो जाए, और वो अरविंद केजरीवाल जी 2 दिन पहले हमने कोर्ट में देखे थे, आए हुए थे, 2 ही तो दिन हुए उनको जेल गए हुए। अब 2 दिन पहले जब उनसे पूछा जाता है तो कहते हैं मैं ठीक हूँ, तंदुरुस्त भी हूँ और मेरे को बड़ी अच्छी तरह से ट्रीट कर रहे हैं। अब 2 दिन में जब आपके घर का खाना जा रहा है तो मैं तो ये कहूँगा सुनीता भाभी जी को ध्यान देना चाहिए कि घर के खाने में ऐसी कौन सी चीज़ जा रही है जिसके कारण उनका वेट कम हो रहा है।
Will Liquorgate determine outcome of 7 Delhi Lok Sabha seats? With Kanu Sharda, Ram Kinkar and Amit Bharadwaj in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
And with that report, I'm slipping into a short break here on 6 p.m. Prime. Coming up on the other side, we'll get you all the images from Taiwan of the massive earthquake measuring 7.5 on the Richter scale that hit the island. A tsunami alert has also been issued. The latest images coming your way.
An unparalleled election coverage with the team that wins every election. From unmatched on-ground reporting to real-time poll updates. Stay tuned to the Maximum channel for the maximum coverage.
Platinum partner, Signature Finest Silver Elaichi, a premium product from Dilbagh.
तो मकसद ही यही है, किसी ना किसी केस से, किसी ना किसी झूठे आरोप से आम आदमी पार्टी के एक-एक नेता को जेल में भेजना। उन्होंने तो खुद ही हमारे आरोप का जवाब दे दिया है कि उनका मकसद ही यही है कि आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को किसी झूठे केस में फंसाकर जेल भेज देना। भारतीय जनता पार्टी अपनी अलग-अलग एजेंसियों के माध्यम से छुपकर, चाहे ईडी हो, चाहे सीबीआई हो, चाहे इनकम टैक्स नोटिस हो, चाहे अब डेफेमेशन के केस हो, इनके पीछे छुपकर आम आदमी पार्टी पे हमला कर रही है, राजनीतिक हमला कर रही है। अगर उन्हें हमारा सामना करना है तो चुनाव के मैदान में आके करें। देखिए, मैंने तो कहा ही है कि कोई मेरा ही बहुत करीबी व्यक्ति है कि जिसने अप्रोच किया वो मेरे ही बहुत करीबी व्यक्तियों में से एक है। ये बात तो मैं कह ही चुकी हूं।
I think it's required high time that person has to take a call that whether it is befitting for me to continue in office while in custody. But I am very firm in my view that the public morality demands it. If the government, for its government services, makes such a provision of deemed suspension in 48 hours of custody, here you are in custody for so many days and all, and God knows how long. And merely because there is no provision, that doesn't give you authority to continue.
जब से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को भारतीय जनता पार्टी शासित केंद्र सरकार ने गिरफ्तार किया है, उनके स्वास्थ्य पर एक जबरदस्त खतरा मंडरा रहा है। जब वो ईडी की कस्टडी में थे तो 3 बार उनका शुगर लेवल गिरा। एक बार उनका शुगर लेवल 46 तक पहुंच गया, जो किसी भी व्यक्ति के लिए जानलेवा साबित हो सकता है। हम उनकी हेल्थ कंडीशन को बहुत क्लोजली मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि उनकी चाहे जो शुगर लेवल में फ्लक्चुएशन हुआ है, चाहे 4.5 किलो वजन का घटना हो मात्र 12 दिन में, ये एक बहुत गंभीर बात है, ये एक बहुत सीरियस बात है। तो जैसी भी जरूरत होगी लीगल रेमेडीज की, बहुत जल्दी हम लेंगे।
Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. Amplify your brand with 100 million smart internet viewers. To advertise, mail us at sales@aajtak.com.
Welcome back. A powerful 7.5 measuring on the Richter scale, essentially strong earthquake hit the island of Taiwan. Let's get you some of the images that have come in of the destruction. Here are pictures from Taipei of a man who was swimming in a pool when the powerful earthquake hit. The quake was so strong that you can see how the pool became a violent wave pool. Similarly, you can see the impact on river water as well. It was seen thrashing around violently as a result of the earthquake. This footage being captured on CCTV cameras.